Hey there, I'm Sam, and on this episode of Serendipity Bus Life, I've got a special treat for you. I'm just driving down the road here in Nevada, and I came across twinsies. This is a fire truck. It's an F500, and it's probably from like the 60s or early 70s. But as you can see, it's just got the same grille that's white on theirs. Chrome bumper, mine's just all black. But this thing is pretty cool. As you can see, it's from the old volunteer fire department around here. It's also a manual. Looks like it's got single speed rear end, same gauges and dash. I mean, it's so cool. You can recognize too how this front part up to about there is what my bus has. So I'm just checking this thing out. Pulled over, parked next to it, take a look, take some pictures. I've never really seen a fire truck on this same chassis, but they made these into all sorts of things. So dump trucks and car haulers and crane trucks, because Ford just sold the front half basically. So mine's pretty unique because it's a school bus that was made off of a Ford truck chassis by Carpenter Body Works. So it's definitely one of the more unique ones, and you don't see too many short buses like mine. As you can see, it's basically the same length and everything as mine. It's got all these old cool controls and gauges on it still. It's not locked, but I don't think I should go in there. So yeah, that's just kind of one of the cool roadside attractions that you might find when you're cruising down the road, just in the middle of nowhere. So after checking out the old Ford, I was able to just hit the road and cruise on open Nevada highways all the way back to Oregon. It was pretty smooth sailing in the bus, even though it's slow, not too much traffic, and there's lots of public land where I can just pull off and camp wherever I need to along the way. There's not too many interesting things to check out, but there's some interesting Nevada attractions, we'll say. There's also a lot of good reasons to just stop and stretch my legs every so often. I happened across this old airplane that was sitting in the middle of the desert along the side of Highway 89. Oh man, this plane is actually really cool. So it's like just been crashed here in the desert perhaps, and people have had their way with it, but it's certainly a good reminder of how the desert just is a time capsule.
What do you think of the aeroplane?
Have you visited the world famous Clown Motel? Each room is a different clown theme. I don't even want to know. Well, luckily for me, I didn't have to stay at the Clown Motel, but I did get to check out the gift shop, got myself a sticker, and was able to hit the road. It's times like these when having a school bus and a little space to myself, being the only clown around, is a good thing. So that's it for this episode of Serendipity Bus Life. Stay tuned as I head all the way back to Oregon, find some water, find some trees, and enjoy the Pacific Northwest. Hi there, I'm Samuel, and this episode of Serendipity... Hey, it's... Hey! Hey there, it's Samuel, and I've got a special treat for you on this episode of Serendipity Life. Hey, it's Samuel, and I've got a special treat for you on this episode of Serendipity.